Spiritual transformation comes at a definite cost. The cost is of the life that you've known, the person that you've known up until that point. I'm not trying to make it sound like spiritual transformation happens all of a sudden and suddenly your world get turns upside down. Um, it's generally a very slow process happening in tiny steps over many, many years. But kind of like a baby coming out of the womb and entering into this new, very strange environment, strange world. Uh, Babies almost always come out crying because this is a jarring experience. So, too, is the experience of spiritual transformation. It's not easy and it is jarring and it is going to change things in your life. Most likely, you will find that the people you've associated with, the people you've been hanging out with, you may no longer have any need for. I know that sounds a little cold, but on the flip side, they also probably will have no need or interest to be hanging out with you. Um, all of the rules that you've been living by have suddenly changed. You've suddenly woken up and you're seeing things for the way they really are. And many things that you spent your time thinking about, worrying about, applying yourself to will really have no meaning anymore and will no longer be worth pursuing. Um, you may very well slip into a depression or multiple depressions. You may very well experience anxiety. So, spiritual transformation comes at a certain price. Um, on the other hand, the other option is to continue your life unconscious, unaware, and unawake, which is to continue your life beholden to the ego, beholden to the cultural norms around you, to society, to worrying about what other people think of you, to chasing material gain and chasing acquisitiveness as a means for happiness, and being on that endless cycle of chasing and disappointment, fear and desire. So, any spiritual transformation, any spiritual journey is necessary, and all of us will go through it because all of us have to get ultimately where we are going. We will all go through it, but recognize that one, it's not easy, and two, it does come with things that you may see as difficult or negative or painful, because you're becoming a new person. You're becoming the person that you've always been at your core. That's the thing. You're not really becoming a new person. You're returning to who you really are, uh, and that's going to wake you up. And you're going to see that so many things you were doing before just aren't worth your time. So many people just aren't worth your time. And what's interesting is that the ultimate end of spiritual transformation is a state of loving all beings. But initially, it's going to be a state of actually separating yourself from the beings you were associating with before. So, yeah, that's just something to be ready for as you go on your spiritual journey.